9:11 a.m. November 18th, 2022 13th Thought on Intellect. Aesthetically pleasant.
You can say what I say, or say what you want to say, but being aesthetically pleasant should be our 13th thought but 6th on intellect, so we cover it in this lecture. The divide between what is aesthetically pleasant and what is not could be as simple as that between a clean ball and a dirty one. As no child would prefer one dirty over another clean, we older too know the difference where denying the obvious is as well denying common sense. As aesthetics refers to appearance, we have included how one looks intellectually so as to remind those who are creatures of their eyes that there is more of a person that is seen. With beauty being a relative term, our outside appearance is subjective based on those within a sphere of those in which we come in contact, where cleanliness is next to godliness. Though aesthetics may seem simple enough, it may and often gets more complicated when determining superlatives, as we from time to time must in our lives. Aesthetics deals more so as refers to the beauty and art of which we strive daily to be in our own ways, and on this stage where Black Girl Magic proves to the world again that our contributions to any atmosphere are invaluable. Not that we aren't always trying to look our best, but appearing as best as we may, we hope to be as beautiful on the inside as our initial external presentation. Referring to art, we as actors and actresses on this stage of life give the most accurate representations of how we've perceived others behave in similar situations where pleasant is often more aesthetic. With our 6th thought on intellect, we cover the advantages of being aesthetically pleasant, where with imitationalism, formalism, and emotionalism we bring what's in us out.
In this thought on intellect, we cover imitationalism as a way of being aesthetically pleasant, where with it we express our view of the world. In art, imitationalism refers to representations of reality as they are seen realistically. Though a painting of a rabbit or house may look as they should, we have the power to place them in whatever background we choose to make for the painting's greater acclaim. Just as blacks in ghettos placed elsewhere would thrive, the background of our #SkullOffBlackGirlMagic provides for a more conducive environment where practitioners learn and grow. The subject matter and the background tell a certain story that sheds light on an artist's mindset, where just as we naturally prefer a clean ball to one dirty, a brighter side of who we are is the essence of Black Girl Magic. What type of imitationalism will we present? This stage has already been programmed in the previous chapters, where we have set the stage to present our best to the world. Fostering an environment such as this, we feel that only a positive atmosphere will result, and we are not going to stop until it does. Sure, we could dwell on the negative in our environments as what we imitate, but what would that say of the level of our intellect? Negativity is a sign of defeat, but with Black Girl Magic all are triumphant. Formalism is another way we prove to be aesthetically pleasant, as our 6th thought on intellect is now further explored. In art, formalism refers to an adherence to certain forms, prescribed or external in practice or from doctrine. Considering ourselves and the #SkullOffBlackGirlMagic as our work of art, we are expected to be aesthetically pleasant in our formal dress and as well as, if not more, intellectually attractive. Wolves in sheep's clothing look like sheep until they howl at the moon, and since we can't determine the difference otherwise, vocals must be considered in lieu of formalized initial appearances. Once visuals are at an above average level of aesthetic professionalism and vocal communication mastered, the truth of what's in us may come out. Distracted by imperfections in dress or manner of speech, what's in us, that is what we want to give to the world, is likewise impaired. There is variation in conformity, where style places some above others, and our objective in being aesthetically pleasant intellectually is reinforced by the formality in our #SkullOffBlackGirlMagic. Little tells who we are more than our passions, where emotionalism under our 6th thought on intellect should, aesthetically pleasant, bring what's positive in us out. We may only see brighter days ahead of us, but we can't help but concern ourselves with the plight of those we know more so than others whose efforts render little to no gain, if not detrimental results. Sure, we are happy when others are so, and that's easy enough, but what of when others are sad, angry, or otherwise negatively affected? Compassion is what we express, communicating to the world what we feel inside, where distance from an issue is brought to the forefront through whatever medium we use to explain to how it makes us feel. This medium, being an inanimate object, is brought to life with the stroke of a paintbrush, word in a poem, and even emphasis of tone in the harmony of a song. Adding animation to things without, we convincingly persuade, however gently, that our course of action, whether right or wrong, is being aesthetically pleasant, ethically good, and worthy of further exploration. All we do is paint a healthy picture of Black Girl Magic and present it to the world in our unique manner. For others there are other ways, manners, and styles, but all promote the emotion in those practicing this art, where compassion demand further attention and the need to artistically document how the instance makes us feel. The ability to draw a desired emotion from an audience and identify with an issue with the passion it deserves is a requisite of Black Girl Magic.
In our 6th thought on intellect, we cover being aesthetically pleasant and its advantages, where imitationalism, formalism, and emotionalism bring what's in us out. We all think more highly of ourselves than our peers, if only in our uniqueness. Only we can be us, where the more we use imitationalism to present who we are, we can't lose. We are individual and unique in our own ways, black or not. Formally, in the #SkullOffBlackGirlMagic has set the stage. The time is now, and the combination of us within the framework of the third decade of the 21st century, we can be no more formal. Aesthetically pleasant also includes emotionalism and an ability to bring an inanimate audience to life.
Thank you for your time and consideration.